पूर्वेऽपि कर्दमपराशरपाण्डुमुख्याः यत्सेवया गुणकनाट्यमपत्यमापुः तं पूर्णसद्गुणतरं करुणामृताब्धिं नारायणं कुलपतिं शरणं व्रजेम। निर्मत्य वक्रभवार्णवेद्यमनोभीष्टं दिशामीति यः सम्यक् ज्ञापयितुं करेण विरसन्मन्थानं मन्येन च रम्यं दामदतं महेशरचितग्रामश्रियोऽलङ्कृतिः कर्मन्तीश्वरभक्तिमन्तरवशः प्रीतोऽस्तु कृष्णप्रभुः। पापावली पापट्टपाङ्गः श्रीपाणिपद्माञ्चितजानुजङ्गः गोपालबालकृपया स्वयन्नः श्रीपाण्डुरङ्गो भवतु प्रसन्नः। व्यासाय भवनाशाय श्रीशाय गुणराशये हृद्याय शुद्धविद्याय मध्वाय च नमो नमः। बुद्धिर्बलं यशोधैर्यं निर्भयत्वं नरोगता अजाड्यं वाक्पटुत्वं च हनुमत्स्मरणात् भवेत्। मुकोऽपि यत्प्रसादेन मुकुन्दशयनायते राजराजायते रिक्तः राघवेन्द्रं तमाश्रये। अपादमौलिपर्यन्तं गुरूणाम् आकृतिं स्मरेत् तेन विघ्नाः प्रणश्यन्ति सिद्ध्यन्ति च मनोरथाः। श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। Yesterday we jumped into Bhagavad Geetha. Yesterday we were wandering around the Gita ring road, but today we directly entered into Gita and we picked up the first sloka of Gita. Dhritarashtra uvacha dharmakshetre kurukshetre samavetaha yutsavaha mamataha pandavaschaiva kimakurvata sanjaya. We were pointing out the meaning of this sloka, and mainly we expressed it rather than going into the virtual way. So one should think about the dhanyartha, how it sounds. That is the real thing. In that way, if you go through this shloka, you can see many inner meanings. Why Dharmakshetre, this word has come. Why Kurukshetre? What is the sound coming from this word? Yesterday we a little bit discussed about this because it reflects the mentality of Dhritarashtra. This word comes from Dhritarashtra. Each word is representing his mind. Why he has put the word Dharmakshetra? Because he was thinking Pandavas, they are very much dharmika. So once they come here, their mind may be changed. That is why she was asking, these people are in Dharmakshetra, whether they started to fight or not. Did they go back? That is why he has used the word Dharmakshetra. Dharmakshetra means many people they understand the meaning of Dharma means religion. It's not the true meaning. It's also one meaning. But the main meaning of Dharma is Punya. Punya Kshetra. Kurukshetra is Punya Kshetra. For the word Dharma, actually the real meaning is Punya. Dharmaya bhavati. Dharmaya means Punya. When beggars they come, they ask, Dharma madi. What means Dharma madi? Punya madi. If you give something to me, then you are getting Punya. Dharma madi, Vicham Devi. Dharma means Punya. Dharma Kshetra means Punya Kshetra. You cannot translate into English the real meaning of Dharma. That is the failure of the language. Actually, English is not the language. It's a cluster of all languages. So from any language, it can affect the words. But from Tulu, from Kannada, Sanskrit, from everywhere it is. So the Marukatte is the word in Kannada. So English has picked up this market. So from Kannadigas, we had. So all these words, everywhere we can see, English is not having its own originality. Always stealing from other languages. Sometimes it will be awkward. You know that honeymoon is from Kannada. So Madhu Chandra is the word. So directly they translated honeymoon. Actually, the meaning of Madhu Chandra is the Vasanta Chandra. During the Vasanta Ritu, Madhu Masa. Then the Chandra is bright, it's very bright. So that day, so playing is very good. Great. So Madhu Chandra means Vasanta Masa Chandra, Sharat Chandra, Madhu Chandra, like that. But those people, they don't know. They understand Madhu means honey. Chandra means moon, honey. So they just translate it. The actual meaning is Vasanta Masa Chandra. That is the best time to play. But without knowing the real meaning, just English borrow that word and translate it. Then now no one is telling Madhu Chandra. Everyone is telling honey. That is why Dharma is also. If you try to translate the Dharma, the meaning of Dharma, you are not catching the real meaning. You are spoiling the word Dharma. That is why sometimes, what should we do? We should put as is in English also. There is karma. Sometimes they do like that, they cannot translate. That is why they bring the word as is, karma. So Dharma also one should not translate into English, because it is not real meaning. Actually in English, there is no word for punyam. Do you know any word for punyam in English? No. But there is a word for sin. No punyam. The language is, which is the main rule of the life, punyam. For that, no word. No punyam. Only papa. Sin. So here, dharma is punyam. Without having any word for punyam, how can you translate it to English? You can't. That is why sometimes best to learn Sanskrit. Even they spoil the word Sanskrit. Instead of telling Sanskritam, they say Sanskrit. The Sanskritam is which is having a samskara. Samskrita. Samskara yukta. This English language is not having any samskara. No pranayama. That is why they can twist any words into any shape. That is why I prefer Gita Pratham in Sanskrit. Sanskritam. But they don't know. That is why I come to English. But in English also we fail to translate. Dharma Kshetri, Punya Kshetri. I cannot tell anything about this meaning in English. That is why, though we say I'm speaking in English, but I use Sanskrit also. Then according to me, for English also, Sanskrit is the model. So many times I have questioned that. So Sanskrit is the model for all language, even to English. That is why the word Mata has converted into mother. The word Pita has been converted into father. The word brother is originally Bhata. The word sister, it has come from Swasa. The word son has come from Sunu. In Sanskrit, the Sunu means the son. So, Mata, mother, Pita, father, Bhata, brother, Swasa, sister, Sunu, son, everything is Sanskrit. So, Sanskrit is the mother of all languages. So, it's better understand the real meaning in Sanskrit than English, but the situation has been created like that. So, Sanskritam also, if you say Sanskritam, people they don't know. If you say Sanskrit, then they know. It has been converted into that. Anyway, Dharmakshetre means Punyakshetre. The real meaning of Dharma is Punya. That is what the last I was telling. What happened in Punyakshetra? Most of the time when we go to Punyakshetram, we don't want to do any bad things. We go to Punyakshetram, Tirupati. Today I am not drinking anything. No, I'm not drinking. Yes, Punyakshetram. Our mind will be purified. Yesterday I told why the place is called Kshetram, why only some places are considered as Kshetram, why are not. If you see a surface, you will not see any difference in the places of compared to Badari and other places. Sometimes, most of the time, these kshetras are more dirty than other places. But why we respect the kshetra? Because not considering the cleanliness or anything, but considering the impact on our mind, considering the vibration. Though it seems very ugly, though it seems very dirty, but if it will convert our mind, then it's good, it's kshetra. That's why if you go to Badari, you get the concentration immediately. That is why places are considered, some places are considered as kshetram, sometimes are considered as parva, grahana parva. Why the grahana samaya is considered as very auspicious? The inner idea is, during that grahana period, your mind will be more active and more concentration you get. So with concentration power, if you chant 100 times a mantra, then you get 200 times per hour. Many scientists, they accept it. So mental balance will go, thus mind will be more active. Already mind is out of control, then they will lose more. That is why grahana is considered parva, because in which time our mind will be more active and we can get concentration immediately. That is why it is parva, that is why this is kshetra. Dhritarashtra is asking Punyakshetra. Pandavas are Punyakshetra. That is why he was expecting change in the mind of Pandavas rather than Kauravas. That is a very tricky word he has put. He said, Samavetaha Yutsavaha Mamakaha Pandavas. The word Yutsava, that means who are having the nature of fighting. Immediately after that word, he put the Mamakaha. Yutsavaha Mamakaha. My children are always, they are having the nature of fighting. What they did. You could have put the word Yutsavaha Pandavaha Mamakasteva. He didn't say. Because Pandavas, they are not having that kind of nature of fighting all the time. That is why in this world there are two natures working all the time. Some people, they want to fight without reason. No reason, they don't need any reason. Just fighting. Fighting is the nature. And some people, they don't fight if, though they are having the real perfect reason for fighting, they don't fight. Two natures. No bhuta sargo lokesmin. positive and negative. All the time, some people, they without reason, they don't need the real reason for fighting. Just fighting is fighting. That is their aim. Some people, they don't fight if the real reason is there, still they don't fight. That is why he has put Yutsavaha Mamakaha. My children are always fighting. Otherwise, there was no point for fighting. The Krishna, he was the Sandhanakarta. He has put the proposal. We don't want whole kingdom, just we want 5 villages. He could have given that. Krishna has come to that point when negotiation. He said, he has given the proposal that I don't need whole kingdom, keep your kingdom with you only. But just give 5 villages for these 5 people, Pandavas. So, still he didn't give. Why? His intention is not giving or taking. He wanted to fight. If they have given, everything is settled, then no point of fighting. That is why he preferred fighting rather than giving something. That is why Dhritarashtra says, Yutsavaha Mamakaha. My children are always, they are pro-fighting, without reason. Some people, they may say, we don't accept how it is. We can give the example, this terrorist, they kill without reason. Killing itself is the reason, that's all. They have put some condition or kidnap, I need 1 crore rupees, then only I am going to release your children. Then okay, we can say this is the reason, that is why they are doing. But these terrorists, no reason at all. They kill themselves also. Without reason. So whatever told in Gita, that there are some people who are having the nature of fighting without reason. Reason is not at all needed. That is why Dhritarashtra, he noticed that my children are always, they are having the nature of fighting. That is why he has put the word Mamakaha. The word Mamaka has come immediately after Yutsava. Yutsavaha Mamakaha. Pandavas. Actually, the nature of Kshatriya is always fighting. They should be all the time. They should be prepared for fighting. If they are not prepared for fighting, they are not Kshatriya. But with reason, if they are prepared, then they are considered as real Kshatriya. But these people, they fight without reason. Yutsava. That is why the word Yutsava says always crazy for fighting. They enjoy the fighting. That is why Dhritarashtra was very curious. What happened? One side is my children who are pro-fighting. And another side, these Pandavas, they are very religious and they are in Punya Kshetra. Anything may happen. This Sanjay, please tell me what happened. Kimakurvata Sanjay. Bhagavath Pandavas Shiva Kimakurvata Sanjay. We can see the whole reason for the fighting in this very first shloka. For the fighting, the very first reason is Mamaka. How this big war, Mahabharata war, which can be considered as the world's #1 war. We never have the record of the war like Mahabharata. In that Mahabharata, it is First World War. The whole world joined together and fought. One side good people and one side bad people. So for that big battle, the reason is Mamaka. Only that is the reason. That is why very tricky word comes in the beginning only in the Gita. Dhritarashtra Uvacha. Very clear command. What means Dhritarashtra? Who holds whole nation? Dhritarashtra. Dhritam Rashtram Yena Saha Dhritarashtra. Who is managing whole world? That guy says. It's like a mockery. Dhritarashtra is not the real leader because he says Mamaka. Who is the leader? Who is the real leader? Who doesn't do the partiality? The first quality of the leader is who should not do the partiality. Who should see everyone as his subjects, prajas. Before election, you may consider, oh, he is that party, he is this party. After election is over, after the result is over, the chief minister, prime minister, they should see everyone his subjects. But this guy, he didn't consider. He was treating his sons as his sons and treating others as others. Mamakaha Pandavastri. How the family will be broken. How the family will be spoiled. When you start to treat someone as special treatment, then problems start. Oh, he is mine. We have 3 children. One is most favorite to me, another is not. Then that guy, he thinks, he starts to hate. Oh, my mom is giving special food to my brother, not for me. So mom is not correct. So I should react. Reaction will start when our leader is not impassioned. Then it will grow and grow and grow and finally it will be ended up with fight. But for all kinds of war, for all kinds of battles, the reason is partiality. If the leader himself is doing partiality, then who is there to solve the problem? If mother or father, they are doing bifurcating their own children, oh, he is mine and you are mine. Then you need not say that family will be spoiled, it will perish. That is why the root cause is mentioned in his word, that is the Dunyartha. How the battle started, the starting point is mentioned in the very first in the beginning sloka. Mamakaha Pandavaschaiva Kimakurvata Sindhya. That is the first quality Varsha playing which we have is impartial. The same thing we can see, the vice versa we can see in Pandavas. Yudhishthira was the king. What was his quality? Impartial. That is why he is considered that king. We can see the impartiality in his stories. When Yaksha, in front of Yaksha, all these 4 brothers, they laid down. Then Yaksha put the condition, if you answer my question, then only I am going to make them to alive. The Yaksha says, only among 4 I can make 1 person alive. Dharmaraja was there. Whom should I make alive? Naturally, we say, oh, Bhimasena should. If he will be alive, then we can do more things. If you will be in that place for the choice of 1 person, everyone may choose Bhima should be. But Dharmaraja, he was so impartial. He said, let the fly. So Matra should be satisfied. That is where we can see the opposite personality to Dhritarashtra in Dharmaraja. That is why this is not the war between brothers. This is not the war between for the kingdom. It is only the war between good and bad. Good personalities and bad personalities. So it shows all kinds of the consequences. If you do something like this, it will be ended up in this way. That is why the very first shloka is most impressive, where we can find all the sounds which are reason for fighting and how it has come. It is reflected in this shloka. That is why Bhagavat Geetha is the scripture of sounds. If you know the science of sound, then you get more and you'll be more impressed by Bhagavad Geetha. In that way, let's try to understand in different way and special meanings and special enlightenment we can get from Gita. In that way, you want to try to get more inspiration from Gita. I am very glad to finish the first shloka in this first chapter, and tomorrow we will go through the second shloka. So today I am very glad to do the Gita Pravachana in the house of Nagaraj. And Nagaraj is his working friend from. So he's very pious and we are very glad